Welcome, and thank you for joining us for another installment of Nichol's Cryptid Catchers. I am Dengle, your storyteller for the evening. Joining me is Feyla.
Hello, I'm playing Gladys. We'll see for how long.
We have Buttons.
Howdy, I'm playing Rose.
And then we have Nenavar.
Look, I'm playing Edgar.
Alright, so stuff happened last week. Would anybody like to explain what happened last week?
Oh man. More sleuthing. Find out we were betrayed by Jim. Tim died in a gruesome fashion. We spent some time with Obi.
Who is cool as all get out.
Yes, he's a very fun character. And then we woke up to chaos. Well, not woke up. Sort of. There was an issue happening at the, what's it called? The work site. Everyone left, and now we're in trouble.
Sasquatch wants to be a baby daddy.
Sort of. So, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we left off, it was getting later in the day. There was an accident out at the logging site, and a bunch of people left, and then Bigfoot showed up with his two giant rats, right? And a host of will-o'-the-wisps.
Yeah.
So, I need immediate actions from everyone.
Quickly climb up to the sniper nest.
Okay.
Rose will crouch down below the banister of the thing that she's out on and rack a couple shots, ready her own rifle.
And then Gladys?
I want to say I'm on the first floor. Is there a window that I could...
Yes, there's a couple windows.
Are they just open ones, or do they have glass or something?
No, they're glass. It is the 40s, so like...
No, I meant... I more so meant, like, is it already opened? Is it broken? Like...
Oh, yeah, no, you can open it. You can slide it open, but it's
okay.
Full glass, closed currently.
Just a little bit, enough that I could get, like, the bolt through from my crazy bolt thrower thing.
Okay, so open it like 12 inches and call it good.
Yeah.
Just so you have enough room to maneuver. Okay. Opie is currently next to Gladys. He doesn't have a firearm, he just has like a logging axe. It's great. And his dog is currently guarding the door in case if anything comes through it. There are a couple other people inside the building with you, and there's a couple people outside of the building as well. One of them, don't know what possesses them to do this, but just goes, "Ah!" and goes running off. And both of the rats immediately jump on this person, just tear him to shreds. And Jim's just like, now, one more chance. The baby.
Don't do this, Jim. We don't want to do this. I think we know it's Jim, yeah?
Yeah. At least Rose knows it's Jim.
Oh, well then, I guess Gladys doesn't say that. I couldn't remember
But
who found that out.
Rose would call out that she. I can't do the voice because I'm all kind of just.
It's okay. Have it your way. And he just kind of like whistles, and the rats start going toward the building. So, you're going to enter combat. I need everybody's actions.
Shoot off at the rightmost rat.
Okay? I assume all of you take a shot. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you can give me dexterity and firearms, except for Gladys. Yours is intelligence and firearms.
Okay.
Because you got to figure out how this thing works. Doesn't really take a whole lot of dexterity to make it go. Just intelligence.
5 successes.
Three.
Okay.
And rounding it out, I got 4.
Okay, so between all of you, you got 12 successes total. Were you all aiming at the right one or the left one? I know Edgar was aiming at the right one.
Gladys would aim at whichever one is like most direct in front of there, so I don't know where they were positioned from the window.
I'm going to say left one.
Rose would also do something similar. Whichever one she thought she had a clearer shot and was probably looking like it was getting closest.
One second. The right one as well. So the right one gets struck by a couple rifle rounds. The left one now has a metal rod sticking out of it. The one on the right lets out this awful like scream hiss thing, but it continues on forward. The one on the left just kind of like shrugs off the metal rod and starts busting through the window, and they actually both come through the windows on the bottom floor. So, Gladys, can I get you to make me a dexterity and athletics, or a dexterity and brawl, depending on what you want to do?
So just dexterity.
Okay.
Nothing.
Well, good news. As you get trampled, you only take 1 point of superficial damage as it steps directly on top of you. Opie, on the other hand, sees what's going on, and he's gonna kind of just take a swing with his axe. And he lands a solid, like, thwack into the one that has the metal rod sticking out of it. It doesn't seem to affect it a whole lot. The other side, the rat comes through and the dog tries to jump on it and doesn't really find a whole lot of purchase, put it that way. It is latched on, but doesn't look like it's really doing anything. So, what would you like to do next round?
Get into the building and fire another round into whichever he sees first.
Okay.
Probably can't really pull up the weapon and reload it and all that stuff, so try and shove it off, I guess.
Okay. Do you have any brawl?
Nope.
And you have 1 strength, right?
2. It's not gonna work, but that's what the attempt would be.
Okay. And then Rose, what would you like to do?
What would she do? She's got the living on the edge flaw. Rose will launch herself away from the balcony she's on, back into the room and out into the hallway as she's trying to reload her rifle. That way she can get a better angle on what's going on inside.
Okay. You do the bolt action. And about the time that Edgar steps inside, you step inside as well. Rose, you have a clear shot on the one that originally was on the right. And Edgar, you have one that is originally on the left. You may both take a shot if you want.
She will absolutely take that shot.
Four successes.
I got 3
Huh?
this time.
Okay, so the one that was originally on the right goes down in a heap. You catch it in what you assume to be the perfect spot, and it just kind of like thuds and slides, and you can hear the Rottweiler still just "Arr, arr," and like trying to shake it. Not working, but it's trying. Edgar, you land a solid shot as well. However, there hasn't been enough damage done to it to really matter. So, Gladys, if you would please give me a strength check because you have no brawl.
1.
You cannot get it off of you. And then Opie is again going to swing his axe at the one that's on top of Gladys. Okay. Opie swings his axe, hits him solid. Nice thwack. However, it reaches around and grabs his arm and like throws him. And he goes sliding down the hall quite a ways. However, the axe is currently lodged into the rat's back. So, third round, what would you like to do?
Should throw it in the head.
Okay, so for a called shot, you will take a dice penalty.
Rose will also try and shoot the rat.
7 successes.
Maybe not.
Okay, so you won by a margin of 5. So you do manage to actually shoot it in the head. Gladys, can I please get a dexterity and wits from you?
Yeah, that's not a bad dice pool. 3.
Okay, so as Edgar shoots the rat in the head, it just crumples to the floor. You see Edgar like taking aim, and you know how good a shot as he is. So you start to just kind of like scramble out from underneath it. You don't fully get out from underneath it. You feel something in your ankle kind of pop, and you take one more superficial damage.
Okie dokie.
It is not broken, but it is absolutely sprained. It's better than had you gotten 0. So yeah.
Right.
Voice from outside. Now, the child, or would you like more to come in?
Hearing the voice, Rose will immediately put up Sense the Unnatural to see exactly how many things are nearby and where they are.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
Oh, poop, I don't have my book on me. Wait, hold on one sec, I do.
And while we wait there, is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah, can Gladys like limp her way over quickly to Opie and see if he's like dead?
He stands up, he kind of brushes himself off. His arm is bleeding pretty bad. But he's still in fighting shape. He can go on.
Okay.
Edgar's going to reload.
Okay.
Okay, I looked it up. It's what's an occult. I rolled it. I got 4 successes.
Okay, so there are probably trying to think about 8 unnatural entities around. One of which you can tell you have a lingering sense of the 2 rats downstairs. However, they don't count during that 8, or for that 8. Some are at ground level, some are up in the trees.
Rose will immediately call to Edgar to get back on the roof. There's some in the trees.
Alright. And then he'll damper it.
Okay. Rose. Just hand over the child, please. And about this time you can hear, well, sounds of labor.
Not a snowball's chance in hell, sweetie. You protect your own, we protect ours too.
And Rose, you're the logical one, or no, Gladys. You're the logical one of the group. Give us the child.
The argument would be a little bit more good if you weren't trying to kill us, so no.
Fine. Have it your way. And he turns around and he gives a separate and very distinctive whistle. You hear the rustle of leaves and the cracking of wood. as out from the trees and from the underbrush come 4 separate things. Looks like 2 larger than normal wolves, as well as give me intelligence and occult rolls, everybody, please.
Three.
One.
Also 3.
Okay. So Gladys and Rose know kind of what a fairy looks like, so that they're fairies. They're bigger than you imagined. They're not large, but they're bigger than you imagined. They're probably about 3 feet tall. However, they have some wicked teeth on them. And they are quickly descending on your position, as are the wolves. So, what would everybody like to do?
Reload and aim for one of the fairies.
Okay.
Edgar is also going to shoot a fairy.
And
Okay.
Rose will aim for one of the wolves.
Okay. Which one of the fairies are both of you aiming for?
Edgar will go with the leftmost one this time.
Right, I guess.
Go ahead and give me that dexterity and firearms and intelligence and firearms, please.
Six successes.
3.
And I got 5.
Okay. So, Gladys, yours sinks into the chest of the fairy, and it weighs it down considerably, and it plummets to the ground. With a kind of sickening thud, it lands and it stops moving. Edgar, you blow a wing off and it goes poof. However, it gets up and it starts limping your way. Now, Rose, how many did you get?
5.
You aren't not used to like having to fend off coyotes. So when you shoot this wolf, you expect, oh well, this is where if you shoot them, they're just going to either go away or go down. This one kind of takes it like a champ and just kind of keeps coming at you. However, the 2 wolves kind of go side by side and go straight up the gut and try to bust through the front door, setting off all of the traps. Now, this is where it's going to be fun. Gladys, can I please get a intelligence and craft roll, please? Add 3 to your dice for the traps that you and Smokey made.
Okay. Would that include the weaponsmith extra or no?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and add that one in there.
Okay. So 4, then. And then an extra 3?
Yes, you get a whole bunch of dice for this.
Okay. Had to tap into the VTM dice. Gross, only 4. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 4.
Okay, would you like to re-roll any of those?
Yes. Let's see. Did we get a willpower back or no?
It has not been a rest, so no.
So I can spend 1. Yes. Just an additional one, so 5.
Okay. Would you like to describe some of these traps? As one of the wolves wholly goes down.
I
Or
didn't
would
really...
you like me to?
Yeah, I didn't really think about what they were.
Yeah. Sure, there's probably one where you kind of like put axe heads in a net and they fall down and cause issues. Maybe one that's kind of like a bear trap that comes up and clamps, but it's a bit bigger.
Yeah.
And maybe another one that kind of just falls with some nails. All of which are gruesome and terrible, but highly effective, as one does, in fact, go down. The other one lets out a yelp and it kind of busts through the door. Opie, being Opie, swings at the beast, and the beast will snap back. Correction, the beast will not snap back because Opie just did a whole lot of successes. And just lops his head off.
Thank God.
And at this point, Opie just kind of looks out. So you're the one called Jim, eh? How about you come in with us and see exactly what we've got a problem with? And Jim will kind of smirk a little bit. Have it your way, old man. We've been in these woods far longer than you have. And Jim will start walking forward, and he like, much like a scene out of anime, where he just kind of blinks out of existence and just pops in the door. Gladys, can I please get a sanity roll?
Sure.
Jim will have to make one too, so don't feel bad.
It's just rolling the current sanity, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I got all 4 successes.
Okay, you're good. Because seeing actual magic for the first time is very much like, what the hell happened?
It's very jarring.
Yeah. And in the same respect, Edgar and Gladys, can I please get a sanity check from you as a large winged serpent comes out of the tree line and starts flying over top of the house?
You mean Edgar and Rose?
Yes, sorry.
Just making sure.
I don't know what I said, but yeah, that one.
You said Edgar and Gladys, even though Gladys just rolled, so I figured you meant me.
Nah. Yeah.
These will
One
swap
dark
character
sanity, right?
names.
I'm sorry?
1 dark sanity, right?
Yes. You will need 3 successes to pass.
Well, I got 4, so I'm good.
I got 1.
Okay. So, what'll happen? You already have 1 to your edge. So, your edge goes up to 3 if you want to use it. Which I know we haven't really covered that a whole lot as far as like what edge is. But basically, you can spend edge to do extra things. Might come in handy here in a little bit. However, Edgar, reduce your sanity by 1. Now, I need everybody's actions, please.
What are the chances that we have some oil and a lighter here? Or a blowtorch?
Give me intelligence and wits. And let me know what you got. Mind you, you are in a wooden structure.
Right. 3.
Okay. You would definitely have a candle and some oil. A lighter or a blowtorch, not so much.
Okay. Lit candle or no?
Yes, there are also like the hurricane lanterns.
Okay.
That are currently lit as well. That have oil and a lit source.
Okay. I'm not going to do anything with that. I was just curious if we had that. Reload and fire.
Okay. Edgar and Rose.
Edgar is gonna say hell no to the giant winged serpent and make his way inside to deal with Jim.
Okay.
Rose will sigh and she will she'll pop a warning shot. She doesn't really want to fight these things, but she doesn't want them getting any closer.
Okay. So, Rose and Gladys, go ahead and give me a shot.
2.
Okay.
I am going to burn a willpower to re-roll that.
Okay. Gladys, your shot lands. And it sticks into Jim's shoulder. He just kind of like grabs the bolt and pulls it out. And we will resolve that in just a second.
That's a lot better. That is a 5.
Okay, so you fire a shot at the winged serpent, and some scales kind of burst off of it. It gives a roar. Edgar, can I get a dexterity and athletics, please? Because as you are descending the ladder, the tail comes down and like smacks the top of the structure that you're in. I just want to see if you get out of the way in time.
Two successes.
Okay. You do not quite get out of the way in time. You fall down the ladder onto the balcony that Rose is on. With a thud, and you feel something pop. It's probably just something in your back, but it still hurts, knocks wind out of you. You take 1 superficial point of damage, please. Now, going back inside. Opie he's kind of frozen right now at the sight of what just happened. However, Rottweiler comes out of nowhere and tries to tackle Jim. Everybody start praying for Pup. And the dog kind of just... Jim grabs the dog, basically, by like the scruff of its neck, which it's a full-grown Rottweiler. So you know how difficult that is, and just kind of like tosses it outside. And it starts going after the fairy. And Jim just kind of turns to Gladys. You should not have done that.
You know, I really didn't want to. But you're not leaving us much choice.
Kneel. And can I get you to make me... Hold on.
Ruh-roh.
A wits and resolve.
Three is the magic number of the evening.
All right. And you were just like, okay, and just kind of like on your knees and kind of like sit on your feet. And he will walk over to you. So,
Okay.
next round. What would you all like to do?
Is the flying snake still coming our way?
It is circling back around.
Is Edgar planning on making his way back inside?
Yep.
Okay, Rose is gonna stay right where she is and take another shot at the snake as it comes back around, this time intending to hit.
Okay.
And Edgar's gonna run in and take a shot at Jimmy.
Okay.
Gladys just wants to sit there, I guess.
You can make another wisdom resolve. I'll let you do that every round.
Okay. Just one. She just really wants to sit there.
To be fair, each round it'll go down by 1 from what it originally was. So, if that makes you feel any better. So yeah, you're just gonna kind of sit there and be like, uh-oh. So, Rose and Edgar, can I please get you dexterity and firearms?
Rose rolled a 4.
Okay. Another chunk of scales gets knocked off this serpent.
6 successes.
6 successes. So either he didn't see you or he didn't care, and the bullet rips through his back. And Gladys, you are sprayed with, you hope it's blood. It's not red.
She's gonna start driving.
And you'll just kind of look down at the hole. I will be with you in just a second.
No, you won't.
And then he will kind of do that teleportation thing that he did outside, up to next to Edgar. Edgar, can I get a sanity check?
Does Gladys need to make one too, because she was right in front of him?
No, because you've already seen the effect.
2 successes.
Okay. You're good. You're good. You don't lose any more sanity. Because you saw him disappear initially, you just didn't see what happened afterward. And having something come up that quickly on you is like, shit. However, he is standing right next to you. Can I get you to make a dexterity and athletics or strength and brawl, whatever you so choose? He is going to try to grab you and throw you off of the balcony.
I'm going to burn my willpower.
Okay.
That's a lot better. 6 successes.
Okay. So he goes to grab you and you just kind of like slip out of the way. Now, next round. Gladys, what's in resolve, please?
Guess how many?
3.
Yeah.
Okay. You are free to do as you so choose.
Not having a good time. We'll say that. Scramble away and just like hold the weapon ready to go, but not firing yet.
Okay. Edgar, what would you like to do?
Pull their rifle and take another shot.
Okay. This will be a bit difficult because it is long arm and he is right next to you. So you will take a 2 dice penalty. And then Rose, what would you like to do? You do see Jim is currently on the 2nd floor.
I'll take a shot at him.
Okay.
Edgar's having a good night, and he got 4 successes.
Okay. Right before you pull that trigger, he slaps the barrel of the gun away, and it blows a hole in the side of the building. Rose, can you please take your shot?
Rose also got 4 successes.
Okay. Couldn't really dodge yours given the current state of things directly in front of him. So you rip into his other side. And he just kind of glares at you. Is there anything that Gladys would like to do?
Is she still near that window?
Yes.
Can just peek out and make sure the ferry isn't coming in.
No, the Rottweiler is currently dismembering the ferry.
Okay, good. Then nothing else is in the building currently, correct?
Correct, yes.
Okay. How long of a range does the bolt thrower have?
You could make it up to this point.
I guess we're gonna try.
Okay. Full disclosure, depending on what you roll, it's depending on what I do next.
3!
Okay. Yours, he can actually dodge because he actually has reaction time for it. So. He has tied, so you do minimum damage, but it still leaves him just enough to be able to do one more thing. And he starts chanting in whatever the hell language he chants in. And the entire structure starts to just shake. And he just kind of calls out, "If I am to go down, you are going with me." So potentially last round of combat. What would everybody like to do?
The iron rods don't seem to be doing any extra damage to him, do they?
No, but they are
Okay.
doing damage.
Yeah, I was just making sure they weren't.
Rose will take her shot.
Okay.
Same with Gladys.
Edgar's going to say, all right then, and he's going to pull out his trench knife and take a swipe at him.
Okay. So ranged weapons go first.
Rose got 3 successes on this one.
So using the edge dice just gives a bonus dice to roll, right?
Yes. But if you fail or get a 0, or well, a 1, it can have potentially horrific consequences.
I only rolled 1. I am gonna attempt a reroll. That's not gonna be good. I got 3. I want to try an edge dice.
Okay. I just need to know if you get that scary one.
Blank.
Okay. So it's not a negative,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't help.
Okay.
So reduce your edge to 2. Rose. Your shot rings true. You hit him in the neck. He does not quite go down. So Edgar, please make your attack and let me know how you would like to defend a claw swipe.
Three successes, and he's going to dex on his athletics it so to get out of the way.
Okay. Okay, you said you got 3 successes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So he just kind of grabs your knife swipe. And just kind of holds it there. How much was your dex and athletics?
5.
And he kind of goes to swipe at you. You dodge out of the way. However, I need Rose and Edgar to give me a wits and awareness, please. And we'll say Gladys can have one too.
I got a 4 on that one.
Okay.
3.
3.
Nice. So everybody sees the bar owner kind of open the door, and you just see a metallic something come out. And she's going to try to take a swipe, whatever she's doing. And that is good enough to kind of stab him in the kidney. And he kind of swivels around. Now, everybody gets a free shot that he can't dodge on. So go for it. Let me guess, 3?
No, actually 1.
I got
Well, you
3,
still
though.
hit him.
I got 4 with 2 crits.
Okay. So between everybody else, you just unload into him and just metallic things pierce everywhere. And he kind of goes down in a heap as he swipes at the door. And you hear through the door a baby crying. I think we need to leave.
Yeah, probably before more come.
Baby and the girl are out the door, right?
Yeah, they're in that room.
Edgar's gonna run in and help them out.
Okay. So you kind of like just pick her up and start carrying her. What would Rose like to do?
Rose will try and help Gladys and Opie out. She's probably not going to be the best at it, but they took some pretty hard hits, so she figures they could use the help.
Okay. So just as everybody gets out, the serpent makes it back to the structure and he just decimates it. It explodes in a pile of wood shards and broken nails, basically. However, the ground is still shaking. It's quite violent at this point. What would you all like to do?
Make our way to the vehicle.
All as fast as possible.
Can Rose try and take a shot while they're running?
Make me a wits and insight, please.
Okay. That's going to be a 3, boss.
Okay. The bullets don't seem to really be doing anything to this serpent thing. Yes, it's exploding scales, but that's about all it's doing.
Can Gladys try?
Yeah, you can certainly try. You're going to take a 2 dice penalty for the range, but you can absolutely try to take a pot shot at it.
Just one.
Okay, well, it's not trying to dodge out of the way, so it does bury itself. And you finally get a response out of it, of a very faint. However, you all make it to the truck. I need to know who is driving, and you will have a navigator that does not have to roll. So I just need to have who's driving and who's in the back.
Edgar is going to be stuffing the girl and the baby in the back, so it would probably be Gladys.
Gladys also has the only weapon that seems to be damaging some of these things.
And a busted foot, so maybe Rose
Yeah.
should drive and Gladys navigates?
Well,
Or
I think
Rose- Rose drives, Edgar navigates, Gladys shoots?
yes.
Opie is navigating.
Okay. Rose is driving,
So, yeah.
Opie's navigating, Gladys and Edgar can shoot.
Okay. So, Rose, can I please get a dexterity and drive?
Okay.
You are trying to just outrun this thing, I assume.
I am going to burn another willpower to re-roll that.
Okay. If you got them, you might want to burn them right now. Just saying.
Okay, that's better. I got a 4.
Okay, so you do outpace it by nearly double. It is kind of ground level, a la the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, chasing the Jeep. Edgar and Gladys, you are in the back, and it is a ways back, but it's not out of range of certain weapons.
I'll just fire pot shots.
Oh, Edgar.
I assume she's got like that bag slung to her back, so she's just like grabbing.
Yeah. Smokey is also in the back. And Smokey hands Edgar. It looks like a tube with a fuse on it. And he's like, here, this might help a little bit more.
Edgar will take it.
Okay, so you're going to take a 2 dice penalty to actually shoot it. But it is dexterity and firearms.
Just one.
Okay, so you still land a shot on the thing. It's very clearly not trying to dodge anything.
4 successes.
Can I also get a strength and athletics from you? Just to see if you can fire it next round.
Two successes. Do I need to burn willpower?
No, you're good. You can fire it next round. With a cacophonous boom, bits of scrap metal, bolts, nuts, screws, whatever else comes flying out of this thing. You hear tings off of the bed of the truck, and you just see the flying serpent thing just get peppered. And it is very much not happy. Rose, can I please get a dexterity and drive?
Three successes that time.
Okay. You don't outpace it quite as much as you did last time, but you are absolutely still doing so. Rose and Edgar. No, Rose. Gladys and Edgar.
You'll get it at some point.
Yep.
Same thing.
Okay.
And use an extra cannon to get another shot.
Three.
Yep, figured.
Also 3.
Okay, so both of you apparently do some actual damage to it. And it seems to falter slightly.
Another strengthening legs for me.
Yes, please. You need at least 2 to be able to fire it next round.
Got 3.
Okay. So yeah, Rose, one more drive and dexterity, please.
I'm going to burn one more willpower here.
Okay.
Aha, 4.
Okay. So yeah, you assuming that somebody hits it this round, so don't roll all nothings, will outpace it. So Gladys and Edgar, please.
3.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna burn a willpower. 7 successes.
Good Lord. Okay. Yeah. So whatever Smokey loaded this thing up with this time, it does a number. Gladys's does pretty good. Whatever the hell. Yeah. But Smokey's whatever the hell ammunition this time does a number. And the thing just screeches rah! And through the trees, takes down a bunch of them as it just veers off. And stops chasing you altogether. You're not out of the woods yet. Literally and figuratively. So, Rose, can I get one more dexterity and drive? However, Opie is taking you around all of the perilous rocks that might break the truck.
3 successes.
Okay, that's good enough to be able to safely navigate out of the woods. You make it back into town. And kind of the adrenaline's starting to die off a little bit. Then Opie's like, what's the chances that my house will be in one piece when I get back? If I go back.
Slim to none, I'd think. They're probably not pretty happy with you right now.
That's fair. Yeah, maybe I should actually retire somewhere more civilized.
Right, come work with us.
It's tempting, but Something tells me no. Maybe I'll be a consultant or something for you, but definitely not actual working with you.
Fair enough.
Can't say I blame you.
Smokey's like, now, good thing I had insurance on that damn shop, because I'm pretty sure it's destroyed now, but y'all need a mechanic.
I don't know, Gladys. Do we need a mechanic?
Oh, another pair of hands is always good.
I mean, if you can get it okay with your boss.
Oh shit! We should probably go check on Nate.
Nate hopped on something and like booked it the fuck out of there immediately when the ground started rumbling.
Figured he had. We need to find him and meet back up with him.
Is there... we're in town now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Gladys is just gonna pull out a rag and, like, I don't know, a canteen or something, and just, like, really trying hard not to think about what is on her, all over her, just start, like, scrubbing her face down.
Okay. It is black and kind of cakey at this point.
Just gonna pretend this is oil. It's just oil. Be fine. Drones don't even.
What? I was just wondering if maybe the feathered serpent was still somewhere off in the woods. Those would be kind of interesting to see up close.
By the way, anyone see the barkeep?
Yeah, she was in the front of the truck with you.
Huh.
She was kind of cowered down on the floor, hoping not to die.
Fair.
I mean, first order of business should probably be getting mom and child to a proper doctor, but if the body's still there in a little while, it'd be really cool to see, I think.
Speaking of mom and child, she kind of pops up out of the truck. Oh, we're back in town.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Not too bad actually. She should have stayed a nurse.
So do we have a little baby boy or a baby girl, do you know?
Boy, actually.
Oh.
And she kind of holds him up for everybody to see.
It's been a wild night, but did you get a name? Pick a name?
Yeah, I was kind of running through a bunch, and I know it's pretty generic, but it seems pretty fitting. Wild start. Let's make the rest of his life relatively tame. Jonathan. I'm gonna let him have his dad's name rather than mine. Mine's don't like mine.
You know, we might be able to get the dad out now. I think there's enough evidence pointing away from him.
But how are you really gonna explain all of that? Let's be honest here.
Jim was jealous.
but Jim was whatever he was.
But enough people saw him as a human, we could just say Jim was jealous, got in a fight, tried to blow up half the town when he couldn't get his way, and we had to stop him.
Or we can say that he succeeded, but we got out.
Or that.
Yeah, how bad is the town looking right now?
Last you saw, pretty much all of the structures were collapsing.
So, like, they're falling down kind of as we're doing this talk. Or ready to.
When you were leaving the little town, they were all falling down. At this point, you're like 2 hours away.
Oh, I thought we were in that town. I thought we...
No.
Okay, I misunderstood.
It's quite a drive. But yeah, little Mr. Totem here. We'll probably go back to San Francisco with my mom.
I mean, it's probably a safer place than out in the middle of the woods.
You would think. All things considered, worst case scenario, we, I don't know, run into protesters? I don't know.
I don't really know. There's some strange things out there, but I'm sure in such a large city you'll be just fine.
Yeah. Can you guys drive me to like either a hospital, a police station, or a diner, please? I'm hungry, I hurt, and if I can get his dad out, then we'll try.
If you guys want to take her to the doctor, I can run out and get food and meet you guys there, and then we can all go to the police station.
What is the gas situation like?
It's about yay far from E.
I think we need to get gas too.
Okay. So it just so happens that the gas station and the diner are at the same place. The town isn't super large, so the hospital and the police station are within walking distance as well. So where are we dropping everybody off specifically?
Probably Gladys should not go talk to the police to try and get the story through.
No.
Probably not up there either.
I mean, none of us are great at it.
OP volunteers.
Okay.
Talk to the police.
I'm really not feeling great, and I think I need to get my ankle looked at so I can go to the hospital too.
Yeah, looks like you took quite the hit.
Yeah, well, when a gigantic rat of unusual size jumps on you, yeah, it hurts.
You know, before now, I never really thought they existed.
I can take a look at you real quick if you'd like.
You can what now?
I can take a look at you real quick if you'd like.
I'm just gonna go to the hospital. They're here. I didn't break it. I know that much. But she wanted to go to the hospital too, so we'll just go.
Alright.
Okay. So Gladys, you escort mom and baby to the hospital. Opie heads to the police station.
Edgar, you want to come with me into the diner and help me get food?
Sure.
For everyone?
Okay. So you order up some food. And the waitress inside kind of looks at you. You two look a little bit worse for wear. What happened to you guys?
We were up at the logging camp and got chased by a bear.
The entire group of you?
It was a mama bear.
Usually, last time I've seen a Kodiak, which is the only thing that would warrant all that, is probably 15, 20 years ago.
Just apparently still hanging around.
I mean, you heard about all the problems they were having up there recently, haven't you? People going missing, getting torn apart, things getting broken around the logging site.
Yeah, but didn't they arrest somebody for that?
Yeah, but it wasn't him. That's actually why we were up there. We were supposed to help figure out whether or not it was actually him, and yeah, no, it wasn't.
Well, I'm happy to hear that you figured out what it was. You said a bear?
Real big one, too. Surprised us, I'll tell you that.
Okay. Is your charisma or your manipulation better?
Charisma.
Can I get that and subterfuge, please?
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a 3, and that's just about as good as I can get it.
Okay. She kind of looks at you and says, well, did you guys at least, drive the bear off, take it down?
Oh yeah, that's why we're all kind of worse for wear. It took a little bit of doing.
Oh, good. Definitely don't need a man-eater to be lurking the woods if we don't need it. And she kind of looks at Edgar and she's like, you okay too? I got some coffee and I got some whiskey.
Yeah, I'll take the whiskey.
And she'll pour half of a glass. Just kind of set it down in front of you. We'll call this one a discount.
Oh, where's the glass door?
How about you, dear?
I wouldn't say no to a little coffee. It's believe it or not, the drive was just about as harrowing as dealing with the bear. So, yeah, a little coffee would be nice.
She fills it up, puts some cream and some sugar in front of you. She's like, you wouldn't happen to know the sheriff up there, right? He'd come in about 20 minutes ago asking if anybody had shown up.
Oh yeah, we were collaborating with him. Where'd he go? We're supposed to talk to him when we were done.
Oh, we got a room over at the hotel. He said if anybody comes in, knows him, or is from up there, send him to room 13.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Yeah, we'll be sure to check in with him.
Okay. Now to the hospital. Gladys, you get checked out.
Okay.
You get a splint for your ankle. They bandage the minor wounds that you sustained otherwise. And they send you on your way. Give you some aspirin. Call it good. Mama and baby are admitted. At least for a short period of time. And I assume you make your way to the diner?
Yes.
Okay. And you show up as Gladys and Edgar are getting their food. Opie comes walking in a short while later. And Smokey's already at the end of the bar in the diner, just half drunk.
Hey guys. Good news. Nate made it out. Apparently he's over in the hospital at room, what was it, 13?
Hotel.
Hotel, yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad they have one here because I need to clean up.
Honestly, can't tell you the last time I've had running water. It's been a while.
Well, I'm sure you would enjoy a shower then.
Probably would do me some good. Get actually cleaned instead of as clean as I can get.
Yeah. At least you don't smell like the bunkhouse.
Yeah. Could be worse though. Could still be up there. I've got some of their deputies going up and just giving a primary scouting report. I gave the explanation that we came up with of Jim decided to try to wipe the town off the face of the map. Seems like they bought it.
Well, that's good. I can't wait to be out of here. Like, no offense or anything, but like, I just want to go home.
And where's home for you?
You know, civilization.
That's fair.
We're on the road a lot, but like, typically I stay around Miss Nichols.
I believe I'll probably go back to Ireland. I'll be in touch, but certainly not staying around here.
I don't blame you.
I mean, we certainly appreciate all your help.
Yeah, you were such the biggest help here.
I was more of a distraction than anything. I should probably head over to the hospital. It's my arm hurts quite a bit. And,
Yeah,
like,
you should really get that looked at.
You can see that his arm's still kind of bleeding a little bit. Don't think it's broken, but it might be. Who knows? Anyway, let me know before you leave town. I've got something for you. Not really anything of super big use, but who knows? It might help you later on in life.
Is it advice?
No, it's an actual material item.
Oh, okay. Because if the advice was to like not do this anymore, you know, it's good advice.
Oh, come on. You can't admit you didn't have fun building all those traps.
Yeah, that was fun. I don't like being in the front of things, you know that. I got hurt. I got covered in something. I had to look at things that I don't want to look at.
But your bolt slinger was so helpful, especially
It was really cool.
Flying snake. That was super cool. You should keep working on that.
I need to figure out what Smokey made because that was really cool too.
Yeah.
From the end of the bar. Trash mortar!
I love it.
It something I learned back when I was young and
Time for me to learn it now.
alright, I'll teach you how to do it.
Beautiful.
However you eat your late dinner, early breakfast, whatever you want to call it. And for the most part, nobody bothers you. Waitress comes by every once in a while. You need anything?
Coffee,
Smoky.
please.
And you get the coffee. Smokey comes down. He's smelling like a brew house. And he tries to talk incoherently to you, all of you. Then you just hear the words "hotel, tired, sleep" in the middle.
I agree.
Of just a
Gladys will like full blown have a conversation with him when he's like that.
and he kind
How
of
late
gets
in
up.
the day is it getting to be?
It's pretty early in the morning. It's like 2:00 now.
Okay.
You said something about Nate, right?
Oh yeah, he's over at the hotel. We should probably check in with him.
We should also probably check in if they're still open.
Okay.
So you hop in the truck, you drive over there. The vacancy sign's still lit. There's a light on in the office. You walk inside, and the woman behind the counter is probably 85 years old. She says, "Oh, how many rooms?"
Rose, do you want to share?
Yeah. I'm
If
fine
they
with
have it.
sharing. I'm fine with sharing.
So one for us.
And get to bump a Smoky.
And then one for Opie.
Okay, 3 rooms. And she puts the keys up on the desk. That'll be $60 for the 3 rooms a night.
That's a lot.
It's 20 a night.
If we have the cash, then sure.
Yeah, you'd have the cash. She kind of takes it. She puts it down. We have free coffee up here in the morning if you get here and want some.
Okay.
We also have a deal worked out with the diner that you get a free meal a day.
That's fantastic. We are looking... Oh, no. We know what room he's in, right?
Yep, number 13.
Never mind then.
Oh, Nathan, yes. Okay, you have a good night now. And she kind of goes back and she's watching a TV that is just static.
You have a good night, too. To Nate.
So knocking on his door at 2:00 in the morning.
Yep. That man is asleep. He's a sound sleeper.
Okay. He comes to the door about 30 seconds after you start knocking on the door. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Good. You made it out.
Yes.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go put Smoky to bed.
Okay. How's everybody else?
Mom and baby are at the hospital. They seem to be fine last I saw of them. Opie's somewhere. I think he's getting his room. I don't know where the nurse the barkeep is. Haven't seen her.
She's actually from here, so she might be staying with family.
Makes sense.
Do you need to get a hold of Miss Nichols, or do you want me to?
We'll talk to her tomorrow or later today, I think. But if you want to talk to her, she might enjoy hearing from you.
Just don't use the phone in the room. they charge outrageous amounts for it.
Okay.
It's like a nickel a minute local calls, and it's like 15 cents a minute for long distance.
Yeah, that's so much.
Yeah, just go down to the little corner payphone and just use that one.
Yeah. We will do. Are you okay?
Physically, got a hangover. I was passed out.
Well, you got to the door real quick.
Yeah, a bit jumpy right now.
Yep, there was a lot that happened tonight.
Oh, there was. Oh my gosh.
Rose, you don't have to be so happy.
It was exciting. I can't help it. I fought new creatures. I learned new things about them.
I hope to never see them again.
Yeah, me too.
And from down the way, you can hear Smokey saying, "I don't want to go to bed."
You're the one complaining about it.
I just and he kind of, you can hear the door kind of like flop open, and just a thud. Leave me here. I'm gonna sleep.
Edgar lets a exasperated sigh and just leaves.
And Nate's just like, "Is that Smokey?"
Yep.
Well, happy to know that he's okay.
Yeah, those are the only people we saw. I don't know about anyone else.
I saw a couple go running off in the woods. I don't know what's going to happen to them. Right now, I don't care.
Yep, that was probably not a good decision on their end.
We didn't hire anybody for their smarts.
Apparently. Or, this whole issue might not have happened.
I guess payment's probably in order. It's going to take probably about 3-4 weeks for the insurance checks to come in, but the entire operation was insured, and I was the beneficiary if the main boss died.
Oh, well, that's good. You can just send it to Miss Nichols. We'll get everything taken care of through that.
Yeah, I've got a couple of things that I got to pay off first, but anything extra, I'll make sure to get whoever survived paid, and I'll send off the checks to you guys. But in the meantime, you guys got rooms here, right? I know Smokey did, apparently.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, we
rooms.
did. Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to come and tell you, hey, we're not dead, before we went to them.
Good. Get some rest, probably not some sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, maybe afternoon.
That's what I'm calling morning right now. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see you some point.
And he shuts the door and he goes back, and you can hear him kind of flop down on the bed. Then you go off to your rooms. And you
Can we have grabbed luggage and stuff? Because we never actually pulled it out of the car the whole time.
Yeah, I had assumed that you grabbed all your things. You go to your rooms, you get showered, you get ready for bed, and you kind of lay down. And it takes a minute, but all of you do eventually fall asleep. Gladys, your dreams are filled with Jim's eyes.
Great.
And just a black, running, viscous liquid of some sort. And the smell of pine. And just the repeating give me the child. Over and over and over and over again.
Cool.
Rose, yours are filled with the flapping of wings and the bursts of scales. Edgar, yours are filled with the Bigfoot, the actual visage. Jim staring at you. Just, you made a mistake. You will pay for that mistake. However, you all eventually wake up. It's probably closer to noontime at this point.
Okay.
What would you all like to do?
Hey, Edgar.
Yeah.
You know, I just could not get that flying snake out of my head last night. Do you want to come back with me and see if its body is still out in the woods?
Yeah, we managed to kill it.
We should go see if it's still there.
No.
Get a closer look at it.
I don't want to go, but get me some scales if it's still there.
Okay. I figured you wouldn't want to go.
No. I do not want to be out in those woods again.
What'd you say, Edgar? Want to come with me?
Yeah, let's go.
Yay! I guess we'll hop back in the Jeep and try and navigate back to where we shot at the snake.
Okay, go ahead and give me a wits and survival, and then a dexterity and drive. Whoever wants to handle either one of those.
I don't have anything in drive, so it might be better for you to do that one.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Okay. And you said the other one was wits and survival?
Yes.
Five successes.
Same here.
Okay, so you make it back to where it veered off, and you can just see a row of trees get knocked down, and then just it kind of ends. However, the tops are all knocked off, and then nothing. Kind of like it swooped up and out.
Yeah, don't think we got it. Edgar is gonna look around for some scales, so.
Same as Rose.
Okay, give me wits and investigation. Or awareness, if that's better for you.
Three.
I got 4.
Okay, so Edgar, you don't find any. However, Rose, you find one singular one. It's about the size of a dinner plate.
She'll grab it.
It also doesn't feel like a scale, per se. It kind of feels like a big flat crystal.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. And she'll very excitedly kind of stuff it in her bag.
In the meantime, what is Gladys doing?
Getting Smokey more another drink if he wants it, and trying to get a blueprint drawn up about that trash mortar.
Okay. So you spend some time with Smokey, and he's very much hungover. However, he does give you a very rudimentary trash mortar design.
Perfect.
Basically, it has the pressure chamber, a barrel, a priming area, and then just the loading socket. Says if you put a wet shirt on top, it usually goes farther.
Interesting. Okay. And then any
Builds
remaining...
up more pressure.
Ah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that working. Don't think too hard. You look like it's hurting.
I mean, it usually hurts, but it's hurting more today.
That's what I meant. Any time left, checking up on mom and baby, and then tinkering and fixing the bolt thrower.
Okay. Mom and baby are fine. You ask around about Opie while you're there, because he's still not in his room. Yeah, no, he left. I think he said he's just going to leave now, rather than take up much more time.
Oh, he left already? He didn't even say goodbye.
Yeah, I don't know, something about, I don't want to be sentimental. Who knows?
Fine. Oh, did he leave something for us?
I just need a name.
My name's Gladys.
Yeah, you're on the list. Yeah, here. And she hands you a package. It's about 12 inches by 12 inches by about 3 inches deep, give or take.
Open it back in the room.
Okay. So you open it up, and it is actually just a compass.
Okay.
One thing that strikes you as a bit odd is it doesn't point north. It's currently just sitting there spinning.
Inspect it, flip it over, poke at it. Don't disassemble it though.
Right. Can I get a wits and awareness or a wits and occult?
Awareness would be higher.
Okay.
Ugh, just one.
Okay, so you don't necessarily know how it works. However, you did kind of look at the needle composition, and it's not actually a ferrous metal. It's tin
Okay.
and aluminum, so it's not magnetic.
I don't understand this. This is so weird. And there was no note or anything?
Nope.
Okay. She'll just leave it on the bed and occasionally look at it while she does whatever.
Okay. So a couple hours pass. And then you're kind of looking at it. And the entire time, the compass is spinning. And then it just kind of locks into a singular direction. Rose and Edgar, you come back into town. You walk up to the rooms, and as Gladys is paying attention to this thing, the door opens and it's pointing directly at the door.
That's so weird. Now, when it was pointing, like when it stopped spinning, did it change direction at all, or did it point exactly in the same direction?
It slowly turned, kind of like at a walking pace.
She's gonna grab it and kind of like shoulder her way through you guys from the door. Stay here, I'll be right back. I need to test something.
Oh wait,
Nope.
we got
Wait.
the.
Wait. She's down the hall.
As you make your way through and down the hall, it just stays pointing at Rose.
Okay. She'll go outside and make like a loop around the building and then run back. What are you carrying?
I found a scale. You gotta see it. It's so cool. And she'll pull it out of her bag and like hold it up like a
Trophy?
like something she's like super duper proud of, like the baby was the other day. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh. It's kind of sad that we could only find one, but hey, it's better than nothing.
You just compared the scale to the baby. That's amazing.
Nah. I'll get copyright stricken if I start singing Circle of Life, so yeah, no, we're going with that.
Oh man. That's gigantic.
Isn't it? I wonder if you could carve it like crystal.
Set it on the bed.
Okay, and she'll go over, set it on the bed, and then move back.
Stepping away from it and like out into the hallway. Does it follow Rose or does it follow the thing?
The scale.
Whoa.
Is it like a little detector thingy? Can it do the thing that I can do?
I don't know, but it looks like it. It was just spinning like crazy before.
Maybe that means there's a lot of weird stuff around here.
Or there wasn't anything close for it to attach to.
Is everybody inside the room?
Yes.
Roses.
Have you closed the door?
Yeah, Gladys would have pulled it shut behind her.
Okay, give me a wits and awareness, please, everybody.
Two.
Okay.
4.
3.
Okay, so Edgar and Rose, you notice the needle of the compass kind of swaying away from the scale just a little bit until it kind of locks toward Nate's room. Gladys, you don't see this.
Rose will pop up, sense the unnatural.
Okay, give me a roll, please. And does that detect through things, or is it just what you can...
It just gives a general area. Doesn't specify through materials or anything.
Okay.
After he does that, Edgar's going to make his way towards Nate's room.
Okay. You go to try the door, and it seems like it's locked, but it just doesn't want to move.
That's going to be another 4 successes.
There is absolutely something down that way, and of course the scale.
Rose is going to... Are there any of the iron bolts left somewhere around the room?
I had 20, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I forgot.
And I think you used up like 8.
Yeah, something like that. We can call it 10.
Okay, so Rose is going to grab one of the iron bolts and sprint down towards Nate's door.
We can't
You
get
get
out.
to the door. Yeah, you get to the door, and It's locked. You can't get it to unlock.
Edgar! Edgar, get down here! I can't bash this door open myself!
We're all in
Right
the
here.
same room.
Ah!
Yeah.
Edgar's going to try to force.
Is there a window?
Outside, yes.
Can I try to open the window?
You can open the window.
Stick the hand out?
Yep, you can stick the hand out. You can climb out the window if you want to.
What floor are we on?
First floor. It's just a one-story. However, you'll be on the back side of the thing.
That's fine. I'm going to Nate's room.
Okay.
Well, did they say that it's at Nate's room? Otherwise, Gladys wouldn't know that. I can get the window open.
Okay. There's something headed to Nate's room. Shoot. And then just panicking, Rose will throw the scale back in her bag and try and help Gladys out the window.
Okay. So, yeah, Gladys hops out the window, runs down to Nate's room, and you see, looking through the window, we'll need a sanity roll, please.
1 success.
Okay, so please take 1 sanity away. What does that leave you at?
3.
3? Okay. So whatever you are carrying, you just involuntarily drop. And you're kind of frozen in place for a good 30 seconds. As you see Jim kind of grab Nate by the head and just kind of twist. And his head goes backwards and he just drops to the floor.
Gladys is going to drop too.
Okay.
Would Rose hear the thud since she's standing close to the window?
You would see Gladys drop to the ground.
Okay, she's out there, dagger in hand. Well, iron stake in hand, and run into Gladys to check on her.
Okay. Give me a wits and awareness when you get to the window, please.
Okay. That is 4 again.
Okay, so yeah, you see Nate kind of crumpled in a heap, and his chest is on the floor, and his head is looking up to the ceiling. Or his face is looking to the ceiling.
Ugh.
However, Jim is no longer there.
Gladys is probably hyperventilating at this point. Or close to it. Tell me he's not there.
Rose.
Tell me he's not there anymore, please.
Who's not there? The only person in there is Nate. Well, was Nate.
Ooh, yep, Jim was there.
We killed Jim.
Nope, we didn't apparently.
We need to go check on Wait, Opie's already left though, hasn't he?
Yep, Opie's gone.
Has Opie left? Okay.
Go to the hospital. Go check on them.
Yeah, hospital. Edgar, we need to go to the hospital.
Alright.
Grab my rifle, please.
Is the compass still in the room?
I believe so, yes.
Edgar's gonna grab that as well.
Okay. So you grab her rifle. You can actually open the door now. You go grab your stuff. You go to the hospital. Who is going to go to the front desk first?
You want me to? Or
Gladys is not having a good time right now.
yeah. Edgar, you go down to the room. Gladys, go with him. I'll talk to the front desk.
Can Edgar check the compass real quick?
Yeah, just locked onto the scale.
Let's hurry down to the room.
Okay. You go down to the room, and they're actually currently in the process of checking out. Getting their things together and leaving.
Alright, you may need to drag with us.
Okay, what? Why?
Jim's apparently still around.
Oh, good. Yeah, we need to leave then, if that's okay with you.
Yep, let's go.
Yep, perfectly fine. We need to get out of here as soon as possible and get away from forests. Please.
Wait, didn't Opie say he had some stuff for us?
The compass was it.
Was that the only one?
That's the only thing I got.
Okay.
Rose would get at the front desk, they'd be like, patient name, and then you'd give it, and they'd be like, yeah, she's checking out. And then they'd be coming out at that point. So, in the truck and back to actual civilization.
We should probably report the murder to the police before we just leave.
Yes, that.
That way we don't get blamed for it.
Okay, so you report the murder. They send a officer over. They take your statements. They're like, well, since I don't think that any of you are capable of doing that by yourself, I'm gonna let you go, but we still need to know how to get a hold of you in case if we, yeah.
We can give him Miss Nichols' number, yeah? She'll look at Gladys.
I think so.
Okay, and that's your employer?
Yes.
Okay. We will be in touch. And they let you go without too much processing. And back to Seattle and onto a plane.
Stopping at that payphone first.
Yeah, they'd let you use the phone at the police office.
Okay.
The police department.
Yeah, we're calling Ms. Nichols to make sure she doesn't hear the news about Nate from the police, and that she actually kind of hears it from us first.
Okay. So it rings twice, and Nichols' investigation. Beth speaking. How may I help you? Or
It's glad.
is everything okay?
No, it is not. Did Ms. Nichols pick up the phone?
No, it's Ada.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Is Ms.
Yeah,
Nichols there?
She is currently at lunch. Well, dinner, technically.
Nate is dead. He was killed. But, like,
Oh, dear.
only after we took care of the first thing. Which we did, sort of.
Okay.
But also not really. It's a long story. But most of the police might be contacting her about Nate and us.
Okay. I will process your report when you get home. However, I just need a real basic synopsis of what happened.
Well, okay. So we got out here, we talked to everyone, we did some investigating. There were some weird things going on. There was another murder that took place while we were over there. And then this guy named Jim decided to is there any police around? Are they listening to this?
No.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was a more private thing. Well, it turned out to be like something actually real, and then it was a whole Sasquatch thing, and then yeah, there was some rituals going on. We got out of there. We thought we killed them. There was a big giant snake. There was giant rats. There was giant wolves. We're okay, I guess. The girl had a baby, and then they wanted the baby, but we didn't give them the baby. And we made it to the next town, and that's when Nate was killed by the Jim, the guy we thought we killed.
And probably a good 2 or 3 minutes of silence. And, I think I need to call a friend.
Okay.
She's better at stuff like this than I am. But I don't know where she is right now, so I'm going to try to get a hold of her.
Okay.
Do you have anybody else that was involved?
Yeah, there was a couple people.
Okay. Do you have contact information for them?
Not anymore. The town is destroyed.
Okay.
Smokey may be coming with us. By the way.
Oh, I mean, one of the people might be coming with us. I'm not 100% sure on that. Another guy who actually was really helpful and knew a lot about this stuff just decided to, like, leave without any contact information, so.
Okay. I will... I'll get your flights booked for in about 6 hours, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, I think we can make it to a place, to the airport by then.
Okay. And you said you've got one extra?
Maybe. Unconfirmed, but potentially.
Okay, well, I'll buy the ticket just to make sure.
Okay.
And then just get back safe. I suggest, if you're religious, play on that. It worked for us last time.
I'm not, but okay. I'll let Rose and Edgar know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pass on the message then, I guess, and try to get a hold of Saoirse.
Okay.
And she kind of hangs up.
Yep. Hang up and go to the others. So we have about 6 hours to get to the airport before our flight's booked. We need to figure out if Smokey's coming with us. Oh, and apparently if we're religious, we can play on that and it might help.
Oh?
I don't know. I was told it helped them before.
Okay.
Yeah, I always thought that story they told us about the underground thing was kind of fake, but apparently it's not.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I know those things are around, but like, that was weird.
Wish I could have been there to see it, at least.
Nope. Nope.
Okay, so I'm grabbing a Smokey and getting it going.
If he's a-coming.
Yes, he is. Because
He's definitely coming now.
yeah, He's like, hell no, I ain't gonna be like Nate. And yeah, he willingly goes with you. When you all get to the airport, call is made to San Francisco. They get a flight booked. Actually, they get a bus booked, and they're just going to bus down there. And she kind of goes off on her own merry way. You guys all get a flight from the Pacific Northwest back home to Tennessee. You are met at the airport with a brand new shiny Buick sedan.
Oh, riding in style.
Yeah. And a fairly androgynous older person is there. So you all met some Fae.
I guess.
They're scary, aren't they? Hop in.
Sure.
Rose will excitedly hop in.
Hopping in.
Hello, Edgar.
You hop in. The person proceeds to tell you a bunch of stories about as they were a child and once they came over to America and all that fun stuff. And then proceeds to tell you about the same story that Miss Etta and Miss Nichols tells you. And you show up to the office. Miss Nichols is sitting there. So we're gonna not do a written report like we normally do.
Okay.
I feel like this is something that's going to be a little bit more off the books for us. Typically, jobs like this, myself and Etta take care of. I didn't think it would turn into this, so I apologize. That being said, Nate had put it in his will that anything that he was to receive after his death comes to us. That was part of getting the contract together, just in case. So we will get paid. I'll take care of the financial situation out there, and we'll get everything taken care of. You all will be receiving a large bonus, and please take a seat and tell me everything. So,
Verbal diarrhea.
Yep.
And Rose will pop in as needed.
So you proceed to account all of the things that happen. And she kind of just makes very short notes. She's like, well, I have a proposition for all of you. If you are willing to take on the increased risk, I can pay you more for the jobs. But they will be jobs that I normally take care of personally.
First, and she'll pull out the compass. What is this? Do you know? This is so weird. It pointed to the thing and like, yeah, this is it.
Looks like it does what I can do.
Yes and no. It points at the strongest unnatural thing in the area. It's a Feyfinder compass.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, Opie gave it
Um,
to us.
I don't know who that is, but
Oh, that was the guy that helped us get all the information. The old crazy guy in the woods.
oh, okay. The one that ran off to God knows where. Okay.
Yeah, he said he was from Ireland, I think. So, like, that's probably why he knows everything.
I'll get Saoirse to find him. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna let you guys keep that. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, if you are willing to take on the increased risk and deal with these cases, I can pay you more. It's just we can't technically have you on the books to be employed because these things don't exist. Okay?
Okay.
So all of this will be off books, off record. If you tell anybody that you work for us, I'm going to deny it. And if you tell anybody what you've run into, I'm going to deny all of it. It has kept us safe. It's kept us out of the eye of whatever the hell was at that church that day. He called himself Baron Samiti, and I would like to keep it that way.
Wait a minute. Would Rose know anything? Would Rose recognize the name?
Intelligence and occult.
Four successes again.
You would recognize, like, the common myths about Baron Smeedy, but nothing specific.
Wait, like the Baron Baron? Like Crossroads and all that?
Like the Voodoo Baron. Yeah.
Wow.
Don't know what he was. I just knew I didn't want to be there. Actually, as a matter of fact, I've still got a bone coin.
Oh.
Yeah. It's supposed to be for a favor one day. I don't think I want to use that favor.
Somehow I think there would be some strings attached to that one.
Yeah. I've actually got everybody's in a safe, so.
Hopefully no one finds out about them. Because, like, anyone knows about that, they're probably going to want them.
Yeah. Anyway, so do those terms work for you? More pay, but you're not officially on the books, so it's all going to be cash.
Yeah, the police from where we called you before might be contacting you about us from the last job, but they think Jim was a person who was just trying to blow up the town.
Okay. I will let them know that you still work for us for the next month, at which point you all had to leave because of psychological issues.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be the first one to say that.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You've made it through a harrowing experience, and it's been fun working with you officially.
Yeah.
It'll be fun working with you unofficially as well. And with that, we will close down case 1 of NCC. Now, before we end the episode and all that fun stuff, thoughts from the players.
It was fun.
What a game, or what a case. All of the nods were so great.
Yeah, I as anybody watching this and listen, if you've listened to the Call of Cthulhu version of this, I did want to make it obvious that it's a continuation. We did change to Hunter, but that's just because that's what we decided to do. Call of Cthulhu is fun, but character creation can be a little bit difficult, and it's extremely deadly. This way we can have a little bit more durability and longevity out of the characters. How did you like the assault on the town hall?
Oh man. Ooh, that was
so fun.
Scary. I was sure Gladys was gonna get go the same way of Nate.
Not gonna lie, had Edgar not shot Nick or Jim, not Nick, Jim. Yeah, there would have been a strength brawl versus just a stamina and resolve,
which is not that great for me.
Yeah, and he gets extra dice for it.
I would have gotten 5 dice.
He would have had 12.
Yeah, especially with the way I've been rolling with the 3s, there's no way I would have passed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that would have been pretty bad. So yeah, that would have been bad for everybody in that particular situation.
It would have been a great way to go, though.
Oh yeah, thematically and cinematically.
Oh yes.
Yes. But yeah, if you stick around with us long enough to get to the end of the year, there might be a special episode for the holidays. Just saying.
It was just certain someone might come back.
Through. And you can actually thank Faye for that one, because she said something about that particular character and Opie getting to meet. So, Faye, you get your wish.
I mean, that would be really, really fun.
Call it your birthday / Christmas present for me.
Oh, you can't deny that. That's going to be a fun one.
That is going to be a fantastic one, and I'm so excited to see it.
So yeah, that will absolutely be a thing. We might see everybody else show up eventually and have like a one shot with them as well.
That would be super fun.
But it would have to be under the right circumstances with the right things, and yeah. So yeah, just stick with us. You'll see more. However, I'm going to go ahead and end this particular episode. So a couple of announcements. You can find us at totalpartykrit.com. There you can find all of our personal bios, character bios, episodes shows links to the YouTube channel and actual links to each show under there, straight to YouTube. You can find all of our podcast links there as well. There is a link there to dicelegion.com that if you go directly through the link, it will automatically apply a discount at checkout. It'll get you fresh new dice that might like you more than your previous ones. You get discount. It'll give us a little bit of the kickback from that, which is great, but it's more about you getting the discount. It'll help them move some product, and it is actually apparently a 2-person venture, husband and wife.
That's cool.
So help them out. It's really cool. And they're great people, really are.
They were super nice to work with when we had issues come up, and they were really great about it.
Yes. And then, let's see here. We do have a Patreon as well. You can find a link to that on the website as well. There are different tiers, obviously, for all different things. You can get special Discord roles. You can get behind, after game talks. You can get possibly extra perks coming up. And I think we've got one on there that, like, if you pay, like, a ridiculous amount, you can kill somebody if you want to.
Yep. You can have an NPC. You can... There's lots of different things you could do. Go check it out.
Yep. And I know we've kind of hinted at this before, but I think it might end up becoming a thing of we might end up running possibly a text-based series of games for supporters at a certain level.
But not West March's style.
No. Small.
It'd be an actual Chronicle-styled one.
Yes. So that's fun. So if you want to support and get to that point, we got to figure out what level it is, but yes. But beyond that, did I miss anything?
We once again forgot to do warnings in the beginning of the episode, but that's fine. We'll remember that. Something we gotta get used to doing.
Yeah.
Like, follow, subscribe, comment, share if you like us. If you're interested in the games, like the play-by-post potential games, like, let us know. Let us know your thoughts on it. What we can do better, what we can do differently. What you want to see, what you'd like to see.
Also, if you join our Discord, we try to be a lot more engaging and quick to respond. So you can also join us there. However, comments and the feedback on whatever other platform we absolutely see and we absolutely take heed for. So go ahead and do that. But yeah. Join us Saturday for Life and Blood Atlanta, and Tuesday for Blood and Hope Detroit, and obviously Thursdays for Nichol's Cryptid Catchers. So,
you also might have noticed our new logo. We moved from a D20 to a D10 as we moved away from the D20 system as a whole.
Yes. So that is also exciting. So with that, everybody have a good night, and stay safe. There are weird things out in the woods, and we never want to see those again.
Nope.
I don't know, someone might.
Rose, stop being so into this. And with that, farewell.